We've been in Gucci for about an hour, right? And we in Gucci in the VIP.
We've been in Gucci for like 2 hours.
Right? Since we came in here, having nobody came and showed us no courtesy, no amenities, no nothing. Period. Not even a drink of water. Asked to speak to the manager. Send me a black guy out here that start telling me some bullshit. So they got the black guy racial profiling on black people. Asked to speak to a manager bigger than him. Everybody disappeared. Ain't nobody come out yet. I still ain't getting no sparkling water. I still ain't getting no champagne. I still ain't getting nothing. I didn't have a salesperson inside of my VIP suite the whole time I was there. I had to keep screaming for VIP people to help me out. Now everybody don't know where the real manager is. You heard? I'm tired of this. We spending all this money as entertainers inside these stores. They hire these black people, and these black people are more racist than white people when they get their job inside of Gucci. All of a sudden, you stop playing with us, bro. Still haven't seen a manager yet. Still haven't seen a manager yet. Since I'm talking to you right now, a manager still hasn't popped out of Gucci. And the bill is like $29,000, but we didn't pay that yet. You heard? Why would we? They still haven't sent a manager or bottle of sparkling water or anything that says that we appreciate your service for being in here in Gucci and spending that bag.
The big one.
The big one. They sent this guy. Yeah, no. What is he possibly going to do? You heard? Yeah. What is he going to do? Is what I want to know. Still haven't seen a manager. Is there a manager that works here or everybody's just a worker?
Jesus Christ. And yet he still dropped $29,000 at this establishment. Okay. These are, I guess what you could say, rich people, rich rapper problems. So on one front, it's totally ridiculous for Jim Jones to go live circling a Gucci store, complaining about his Gucci service to the regular folks. Like it just looks crazy. Like, what sympathy does he expect there? Dropping $29,000 inside of a Gucci store. I just don't understand how me or regular people, like, we're supposed to relate to that goddamn issue. Like, boo-hoo. The second point is, why do black people fight so hard to be accepted or to be accommodated in these different white spaces? He made it a black issue like it was the workers' fault. And all of a sudden, like, he was more mad at the black workers than the idea of the fact, like, why are you dropping $29,000 in a store for shit that wasn't designed for us anyways? Just so you could say, yeah, I got this, or you could flex on other niggas. I mean, niggas got to make this shit make sense. Like, that shit was just some goofy ass shit. And I know Jim Jones is everybody's favorite, or, you know, or Dipset and all that. But I mean, come on, man. That shit looks stupid as hell. And he didn't even say, oh, fuck this and go. Like, he didn't even take the pride in himself. He made it more about the black workers there acting stuck up than taking the pride to take his almost 30 grand up out of that store, and probably could have went in, how you guys always said, if it's a black issue, then invest in black business. There's plenty of black designers. Why do we do this shit? What sympathy did he expect for that? I don't fucking understand. And didn't leave. Like, imagine the slave mentality in that. He didn't leave. Yeah, that's just wild to me, man. Yeah, I just had to touch on that because I don't know, if we want to make everything a black issue, a black or white issue, he shouldn't have been in there in the damn first place. Oh God. Right. And then that was the thing too. Well, he didn't have my water, and they didn't have what did he say? They didn't have my sparkling water in my booth, and it's like, who are you talking to? I'm sure everybody watching like me is pretty much like, what the fuck is he talking about? This is supposed to be one of I'm sorry, but it's one of the hardest rappers. Like, come on, dude. Like that shit is fucking ridiculous. And black people continue to do this to themselves. For what? So you could say you dropped a bag in Gucci? 29,000? Like that's what we want to do? God, this shit was just sad. I mean, you know, that L on the verses that they took to the Locks and Jada was already enough. Like, that's bad, dude. Like, that's an L. Like, nothing about that looked good. There's no way that people gonna sit around and what we gonna do? Get on some boycott Gucci? Like, dude, 30,000, man. Take that shit somewhere else. 30,000 motherfuckers should start having their own names on their shirts. Like, I don't even get the craze with the Gucci and Prada and different bags and all. It's like, come on, man. You making enough money. Your name carries enough clout. Your name should be on your damn shirts. Outside of this age of Orton that y'all see me with, y'all see me most of the time Almighty across the chest. And that shit's trademark. It's like, come on, man. Yeah, niggas get into this idea of materialism, and they just forget what's important, because we come up thinking that like this is the shit that matter. These name brands, these tags, and these shit. That's what matters. We think we need that to impress other niggas. Like, that shit ain't even impressive to me. 30,000 in a Gucci store, that shit is not impressive to a motherfucker like me. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter. He looked real fucking ridiculous. Circling the store crying and shit, complaining about the employees. These are the niggas we celebrate, though, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Said, didn't he lose his house and he's buying Gucci purses? I don't even know. I don't know if I'd have to look into that. I don't know if he did, but I don't know. That 30,000 in a Gucci store for any damn reason to me and shit is just bad priorities and shit. Even if you got rent, dude, like, that's just where I'm at with that. I just think it's more ridiculous that, and I already said, like I said on the last video, I'm done with the race card for this year. These black celebrities can't use their race card. It was too much last year. Too much. You hear the fucking race card come out and it diminishes our conversation about real issues when black people are jumping up complaining about the most remedial fucking bullshit all the time. I'm tired of this race card shit. I'm tired of niggas being so quick to jump up and challenge the next motherfucker's blackness. And like, yo, like, they're employees to the store. They're not servants to you because you're Jim Jones. They don't owe you anything more because you're fucking black. And if it's really your issue, why the fuck are you in there anyways, trying to drop 30 goddamn thousand? Think about that. These make 29,000 is damn near as much as the average black woman makes a year. And he's about to drop that all in one whop. And he's gonna wait. He's gonna tolerate the bad customer service, and he's gonna wait to do it. You have black businesses, and it's a thing because this is a label now. Black businesses. The minute we as black people get any type of less than quality treatment or service at a black business, we are making sure we're shutting down black businesses in general across the board. Yet niggas do this type of shit. They will sit up and they will tolerate anything from a white business. Let this had been a black clothing store. It would have been a whole different attitude. He probably stormed out of there and, oh, man, fuck these niggas. This motherfucker waited. He waited to make sure he still dropped his 30,000 after complaining about not getting seltzer water and all that shit. Like, you can't make these niggas up. And these are the motherfuckers like that y'all idolize, or y'all jump up and y'all be quick to respond when they do this type of shit, not realizing the fuckery that it is. It's fucking insane. Take your 30,000 and leave. Whew, couldn't have been me. And I'm frugal as fuck anyway. So I know if I'm about to drop 30,000 shit, I'm gonna need my ass kissed in a damn store. So shit, it wouldn't have took much. Shit, it don't take much for a motherfucker to lose their tip at a restaurant with me. Shit, you miss one refill and shit, that's it on the tip. I'd be damned if I sit around and tolerate bad customer service with 30,000 on the goddamn counter. Like, well, these niggas different, man. They different than me. They way different. I would be damned. But yeah, I just had to point that shit out because I just thought that shit was fucking insane. Come on, black people, man. We got to do better. We making all these different designers rich, and they don't give a fuck. They don't make their clothes for us. Gucci is not black people shit. Black people feel like we have to have that shit in order to get a certain level of approval from other people, or get a certain type of clout or acceptance or awe from our own people. That ain't our shit. I don't even know why black people stop supporting Fubu and Carl Kanai and different brands like that. Those could be our Gucci's. We're quick to say, oh man, what? You still wear Fubu? You still wear Carl Kanai? Oh man, like, oh, that's played out. We play our stuff out. But then we'll sit here and wait to drop a year's salary inside Gucci. Help me, y'all got to start helping me make this shit got to start making sense. Your niggas is out here illogical about this shit. Take 30,000 and give that shit to Fubu. What's the difference? It's a different fucking name. It's somebody else's name or brand or idea. It's the same shit. Gucci don't use better quality cotton. I mean, I could be wrong, but I mean, I've seen a typical Gucci shirt. Their wallets, their purses, their belts that niggas, I don't know, that niggas just feel like they gotta have. I've seen it. Like I don't see the difference as far as quality when you're talking about different names, brands, like, you know, above the Payless line. I don't see the difference. So I don't know why niggas don't invest in our shit, but then want to talk race in white people shit. It's always about race and black and white in white people shit, though. It's like, come on, man. But yeah, let's see. Shout out Vegas Gates. We good at playing our shit. Sorry, we good at playing our shit out and calling it old. And yeah, that's just pretty much what I was saying. I remember when Fubu went out of style. Shit, quick story, and I'll get the fuck up out of here. I remember when Fubu went out of style, but I didn't know it. Apparently, it was already out maybe about a year. And I mean, I used to be Fubu down to the socks. I had everything. I had the jerseys. I had the City Edition jerseys, the leather joints. I had the what did they do for the Fat Albert line when they started doing the Fat Albert stuff? And I had everything. I mean, I would come through match. You talk about color coordinate. Like I was on that like like that Hassan Campbell type kick, you know, with the color coordination and shit. And I was chilling with my boy, and I was like back with you know, being able to kind of talk like this was kind of new, you know, being able to talk or, talk over the computer or video call or whatever. And he was talking to this chick, and she like roasted me. She was like, "Oh man, you still got on Fubu and shit." Like motherfuckers thought that shit was so funny, and then that shit was it. It just totally killed my shit. And I'm sitting there just Fubu down and shit. And I had on like some bright blue shit, like I had like a blue, like I don't know. In that moment, I felt goofy, but then years come, maturity comes, and then you're thinking, and it's like, yo, why do we do that? Like we'll spend hundreds, thousands, probably millions and shit. I mean, it depends how often, but just thousands upon thousands and shit on these different clothes and these different fads to turn around and say one day, like, oh man, that shit is played out. What's up, Antonio? And it's like that's just where you gotta think. You fucking you lace your closet and shit with all this shit. Like imagine niggas coming to you right now and saying, oh, Nike's played out. Jordan's played out. And I see how much money you niggas spend on Jordans every damn year. This motherfucker dropped the same shoe every fucking 6 months in a different color, and y'all make sure y'all get every damn colorway. Imagine Jordans playing out. And you got about 10 grand worth of Jordans in your closet. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's just another. It's like, why the fuck do we do that shit? But only to our shit. Why don't people say Gucci is played out or Balenciaga's played out? Balenciaga don't even put no fucking quality or creation into their damn design for their shoes. And y'all niggas will run around and rush to drop 1,000 on a pair of socks with shoe bottoms that say Balenciaga along the goddamn heel. But it's a problem and shit if a motherfucker wears some Shaqs that one of the greatest basketball players of all time himself even wore, put his logo on it and made it affordable so niggas can get it. It's crazy. Like we just like being able to say we can afford shit. Or we this is how much this is worth. We spent this on that. We like being able to say that over looking at the whole scale of thing, like quality, what it really is, what it means. And if motherfuckers is not serving us, if they're not moving for us, if they're not trying to, I don't know, not necessarily market to us, but if they're not trying to appeal to us, then it's why we supporting that. And then why we supporting that to our people. And this is what I be talking about with these celebrities, man. Like these people should really, they're the ones that could really further a message like this. Because if it was me, I wouldn't even be in a Gucci store. I see Fubu trying to come back. They just announced the jersey drops. Our rappers should be on that. Help me, man. Help me. Make it make sense. We're complaining about the same treatment that we get across the board. And we can keep complaining about white people and what they do and the shit like that, but at some point, we got to start checking ourselves and checking how we move. Man, that was some crazy shit for that nigga to do that. But I just wanted to chime in with that real quick because I thought it was kind of hilarious. Make sure you guys subscribe. Hit the notification bell. That'll let y'all know when we on here talking at Grease. I'll be back with the guys by Sunday at least. I know for sure. Shout out to Geraldine, Super Dope Keys. That says keys. He'd have to break down why the fuck he spells keys like that, but that's another topic. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all coming through, rocking with me for the minute. And till next time, I'm out.